Hi everyone, it's Jeannie again, and I thought I would share a quick project with you and my first attempt at some Copic coloring. And I have a question for you Copic users about rubber stamps and clear stamps and inks. So anyway, let me start with my project. I made another altered letter. This one is obviously an L, and this is for one of my best friends. Her name is Lisa, and she is my friend that lives in the same town where my daughter lives and where her college is. And actually she lived here for years. We've known each other since, gosh, before I started my family. We actually met through her husband, and I used to work together, and that's how we met, through him. And anyway, she is always so gracious and lets me stay at her house whenever I want to spend some time with my daughter, and we just have the best time. And we also meet in our state capital to shop. It's actually a little bit closer for each of us to meet there or whatever. But she lives in this awesome, beautiful old Victorian house, and in a little bitty town, and she recently converted one of the bedrooms into her craft space. And she does paper crafting, and primarily she's been doing a lot of knitting lately and needlework, but she's a very talented artist. She does all kinds of things. She actually used to teach art in a high school. So actually, like I said, she's a very accomplished artist. But anyway, she just got a craft room going, and a chair she bought for her room that she based her design around was this really pretty overstuffed club chair that is kind of a buttery yellow and pink and floral and gingham, and anyway, so that's what I based my design around. And as you can see here, I ended up using the shiny Mod Podge. I don't know if the camera's picking that up, but I ended up using my all-time favorite basic gray paper line, which is Urban Prairie. Love this paper line. In fact, I've been hoarding it. I just have this 6x6 pad, and I noticed at Michael's recently they had the 12x12, and I probably should buy it because they're probably not even making it anymore, but it's, like I said, probably my all-time favorite basic gray collection. And so the colors were perfect for this. So anyway, I ended up, because I only had the 6x6 pad and this letter is bigger than that, I ended up having to piece the paper together, and I ended up using two different patterns, as you can see here. And then I used some Prima lace in this buttery yellow color down the side. And then this is actually Rose from Wild Orchid Crafts, and it actually was already kind of a buttery yellow with pink tips, and all I did to it was curl the wire, and I added some Dazzling Diamond Glimmer Mist to it. And then I wanted the leaves to match exactly, so I ended up cutting the leaves out of some of the design paper that was in a kind of a solid distressed color. And then I ended up, because I wanted them to look relatively finished on the back, I ended up glimmer misting them with I think it was key lime pie. And then I made this little stick pin, and it's just a pearl top pin with a couple of green glass beads, and then this little clear floral bead has like veins of pink through it. And I actually got those on clearance at Big Lots at some point. And then I used a Prima Pearl bling on the top and bottom here. And then I had this little Making Memories plaque that I also got at Big Lots that says "Friendship warms the heart," and so I just put that on there. I think this corner looks a little bit naked, but I haven't been able to find anything to put there that I like. So this is it for now. And I think I would have liked the flower down there, but I had to hide the seam in the paper, so that's why the flower's kind of up there in the middle. But it's got a few hot glue strings on it too. But anyway, I thought it turned out kind of pretty, and I think it will be a nice match for the shelves in her craft room. So anyway, that's that. And then I also wanted to show you my first attempt at Copic coloring. Now, mind you guys, I have like 14 markers, so I don't have a real, gosh, my lighting always makes everything so dark. Let's see. I don't have I can't do a lot of blending because I don't have a lot of colors. I have the bright set, and then I bought a couple of flesh tones. So I ended up doing these butterflies, and this was just one of the Studio 112 stamps from Joann's that I bought recently, and I thought I could get away with some of these wild colors combinations on a butterfly or possibly a flower. And then I wanted to practice the flesh tones, so I had this little funky elf in my stash from Recollections. That was, I think, Christmas last year in the Michael's Dollar Bin, and I colored him up, and I don't know if you can see my shading on him, but I'm pretty happy with how his skin turned out. And then all I did was for his shirt and hat, I just came back with the colorless blender to actually remove some color to kind of make the highlights, and so I didn't think that turned out terrible. I mean, I have a lot to learn. This one's kind of funky because of how I tried to blend the colors. I actually didn't think this one turned out too bad. But the only two flesh colors I have are, E000 and E21. That's baby skin pink and pale fruit pink. So that was all I had to use for the skin. But overall, I mean, it's certainly not a masterpiece, but oh, you guys, I love these markers. I want them all now, and I want them all in a hurry, but I'm going to stick to my budget, and I'm not going to buy another set till next month. I'm dating myself with this. This is actually close to my heart. Is when they were called Dots stamp, and since I had the flesh colors, I thought I would do this little band-aid, and just to kind of play with blending the flesh colors a little bit more too. So I'll probably color up those two and maybe cut them out for cards or whatever. But anyway, those are my first attempts. And my question that I have about the Copics is, I went ahead and bought the Memento Tuxedo Black ink, but it didn't do very well with my clear stamp. It kind of puddled on the stamp, and I know you guys probably can't see it, but these are not very clean, crisp images. So I'm wondering if they did better with the red rubber, but of course these are not very expensive stamps either. So I'm wondering, is there a trick to using the Memento with clear stamps? Because I'm going to be in trouble if it doesn't work very well, because that's primarily what I have. I do have some red rubber stamps, but primarily I have clear stamps. So let me know if there's some kind of trick to that I'm missing out on, and I will show you things as I progress. I did use the paper tray ink white cardstock with that's 110 pound weight, and I like it. I mean, there was a little bit of bleed through, but I like it. But of course I don't really have anything else to compare it to, so so far I'm happy with it. And so those are my little projects. I hope you guys are having a good day or good night. I'm here in the kind of late for me, and I hope things are going well, and I hope if I don't have another video out, I hope you all have a really happy new year. Take care, guys. Bye.